Okay. Okay. I will just tell once again what we have to basically do. Okay. Get a typical motor starting curve. Okay. You plot the curve. And once you plot the curve, you pick up some point one, two, three, four. The first point is the starting point at time zero. When your motor is starting at time zero, the starting current will be maximum 6 times. If you know if you calculate, if you can, please calculate the actual starting time and starting current. Okay, or you get the this one, the curve. So here, let's assume that I have already calculated, or let's assume I already have a curve. So now I'm converting that curve to the Excel data points. So at time t is equal to 0, it is 6 seconds. Sorry, 6 times current. So t equal to 0, 6. This is the first point. The next point is I that is where the curve is bending. So I will assume at 5.5 current, the curve bends, and that is takes 15 seconds. Okay. And next, let us go here. Let's assume that this curve is again bending here, and the current at that time is 1.1. So let it be close to 15 seconds. So the starting time here is 16 seconds. And finally, it reaches 1.05 thousand seconds. And one it reaches at infinity. So that point I will not plot that. Okay. So now let me plot these individual points in our Excel sheet. Let's see how it will look. So 1.05 thousand. Okay, this is 6 times. So what is x-axis? Okay, 6. Let's say 6 times is how much? Okay, one more thing, one more thing. When I said 6 times there, that was this one. It was on the base of the motor, right? But when I plot anything in the this one, TCC curve, the base has to be the transformer curve. Okay, so I have to change the base. So how do I change the base? Anybody remember per unit change of base formula? Okay. See, it is 6 on the, what is the motor current? What is the motor
So
full load current?
437 amps is motor current, sir.
437 amps.
437 amps, yeah.
437 amps. So it is 6 is on 437 amps. What is the transformer base? 5 MVA at 6.6 kV?
I'm not understanding, sir.
Okay, see transformer. What is, see in this single line diagram? Okay, you are having a 5 MVA transformer, right? 11 bar
Yes, sir.
6.6 kV. So
See,
what is the
the
base
camera is right
current?
now on your. The camera is on your screen right now, so we can't see what you're writing.
Okay, sir. Let me go back.
Yeah, please.
See, I have a 5 MVA 11 bar 6.6 kV transformer. Okay. Now, for 5 MV, what is the base current of this system in per unit value? The base current, the base MVA is 5 MVA and the base voltage is 6.6. What is the base current? The base current is nothing but the base current of the system is 5 MVA divided by root 3 into 6.6 kV. So how much does it come to? Please calculate and tell me. Quickly.
One second, sir.
Yeah.
437.
Power factor you take 0.85.
No, there's no power factor in this. There's no kilowatt. No.
Okay, take 0.85. Yeah, kilowatt on. Oh, there's no kilowatt. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. This is MVA.
Well, this is 437 amps. Okay, sorry.
437
is
amps.
437 amps. Yeah.
437 amps. Okay. So the base current of the system is 437 amps. So, okay. Now, what is the transfer? What is the motor rating? 400 kilowatt motor. What is the
Sorry, I
400
think I gave the wrong figure for that one.
400 kilowatt? 400 kilowatt.
44
What is
amps.
the 400 kilowatt? 44 amps. Huh? So on a 44 amps, it was 6 times, right? So now at 437 amps, how much is it? So I have to change the base actually. So change of base, how do I do? In the per unit method.
Sir, 44 amps is the rated current.
Sir,
Motor
yeah. Motor rated current was 44 amps. 6 time per unit current was corresponding to 44 amps. If I take the per unit current, base current as 437 amps, what will be my per unit current? It will be how much? It will be 6 into 44 divided by 437. Do this. Can you tell me? 6 into 44 divided by 437?
0.604, sir.
0.604. Okay, so this will become 0.604. Similarly, do 5.5 into 44 divided by 437.
0.55.
How much?
0.55.
0.55. Similarly, do 1.1 into 44 divided by 437.
0.11.
0.11. Okay. Next one, 1.05 into 44 by 437.
105.
Okay. Now let me plot this one and this one. Okay. So basically what I did is I have to, okay, first I do the curve fitting. After doing the curve fitting, and to do a change of base also. Okay. Okay, let me plot 0.604 is for, let's say, 0. Then I go for 0.55, 0.55, 0.55 is 15 seconds. Then I go for 0.11 is for 16 seconds. Then I go for 0.105 for 1000 seconds. How does it look now? Okay, I got something here. Let's say the motor starting 0.6 times 4 0 second instead of 0, I will make this as 1. Kilowatt motor. Okay, 6 times. The pickup point 6. Okay, the motor curve has come here, but there is again something here also. Okay, we have to do some little bit of workout. Let us see what we have to work out. Suppose, okay, let me now do one thing. Let me plot this motor curve alone and see how it looks like. Okay. Okay, here. Okay, I'm getting like this. Okay. What is the x-axis? Something problem with the axis. Okay, x-axis is giving the current and y-axis is giving the time. Okay, that is okay. Then it has to be logarithmic. So how do I make it? Go here, select logarithm. Okay. Okay, but the curve does not look good, right? So how do I improve the curve? 0, 6. As 0 second. Let's say 0 second. It was 0.6. Then, are you able to see this? Able to see this curve?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, so I think the curve which we plotted on the board and the curve which has come, the Excel is not matching. So let us see how do we match it at 0, which is 0.6 at 15 second. Let's make this 100. Okay, okay. What I think now we are getting something close. But see what has happened here. At 0, 15.11 at 16, I would say 14, 10, and 0.105, 80, 0.1, 0.109, 4.1. This is something close I'm getting to a motor starting curve. Are you able to see this? So, okay, so my curve has come here. Now, okay, this is done. Who all are clear up to here? Pinaki,
Yes, sir, I've done this.
who all got up to here?
Got it, sir.
Okay, one by one, I will ask. Pinaki ji, you got in Excel up to here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Inamul ji, you got in Excel up to here? Inamul ji. Krishna Kumar?
Yes, sir. Actually, I got this curve.
Okay.
Asking you.
And Lognathan sir, you got up to here?
Yeah, I got up to this.
Okay. Naveen Kumar, you got up to here?
Sir, I don't have laptop, sir. I will watch.
Okay. See, now we have to add one more thing here. We have to add the outgoing curve of the outgoing feeder of the motor. Okay. I will show you. Still, we have not done the coordination. Okay. We have to add the outgoing feeder. What is the outgoing feeder? See, here we added this. See, we have added this transformer damage curve. We added this motor starting curve. We have added this breaker, right? Now, but with whom we are doing the coordination? We have to do coordination with this breaker, right? So now we have to add this particular breaker. Okay. Now, as a design engineer, what is the CT rating you are going to select for this?
630 per 1 amps.
630. See, what is no 630 will be too low because what is the motor current? Motor current is 44 amps. If I select 630 amps, my motor will become how much? My normal load current in the motor will be 44 by 630. That will be 1.15 amps. So setting relay and all will become very difficult. So I can select a 75 bar 1 amp CT here. Shall I select a 75 bar 1 amp CT?
So,
Or shall I select some other value? Okay, let's say 75 bar 1 amp CT. Now, okay, so now let me plot. Now next is just similar to this. I have to plot just like this. I have to plot my this one. Okay. Now here, if it is a 75 bar 1 amp CT, what will be my pickup current? 75 amps into, let's say, 1.1 times is how much?
82.
82. So 82.5 amps is the pickup current. Okay. So the CT, what is this 0.5? Remember what is 0.5? Anybody remember what is 0.5? Pinaki ji, what is 0.576?
0.576, no?
Yeah, in the previous class.
It is the current starting this one, so current, no? We worked out. It is the
Pickup.
10% pickup current, yeah.
10% pickup current of which one? That is the total
10% pickup of the motor, I think, or transformer.
5 MVA
5 MVA. Yeah, 5
at 6
MVA
5
transformer.
MVA at 6.6 kV was how much? 430 amps. Huh?
No, sir. Yeah, 437 amps. Sir.
Now,
437 amps.
okay, so 437 amps. 437 amps was divided by how much?
Sorry?
437 amps divided by 630. Yeah? How did I get 5.576?
How do you get 0.576?
Yeah. I'm asking you 437 amps.
You divided it by 500, sir. 500, because at that time you had a 500 bar 1 CT.
Okay, so my CT was 500. Okay.
So that divided by the 10% of that load current of the feeder.
Okay.
So it's 262 times 1, or we got 288 divided by 500, you got 0.576.
Tell me once again.
It was 262 amps. I forget
What
that
was
262 is.
what was 262 amps?
Forgot so. I think it was the load of a motor or the load
262
of a
amps is 5
transformer.
MVA. 262 amps is 5 MVA, right?
I think the load current, I mean the transformer.
Transformer current, sorry.
5 MVA is 262 amps.
Yeah. And 10% of that is 280.
10% of that is 288. Divided that by 500.
10% of that is 288, and
Yeah,
I divided by the CT current.
By CT,
I
that
got
is 500. Yeah.
CT divided by,
yeah. So basically, I divided this current by the CT. Okay. Yeah. So now, here, what is the CT now? What is the CT, sir? Here, CT rating
75 bar 1, no? You just discussed.
75 bar 1. Okay. Now, what?
75 bar 1 is, sorry, 75 bar 1 is for the motor. You're pointing at the transformer, no?
Oh,
That's
okay,
still
sir.
500.
I'm coming now to the outgoing feeder. Outgoing feeder, the CT rating is 75 bar 1, right? Outgoing feeder rating is 75 bar 1. So now, CT current is 75. The motor, what is the motor rated current? 44, 44 amps.
Yes, sir, 44 amps.
44 amps. So 44 amps into, let's say, 1.1
10%.
divided by 75 is 0.645.
64.
So I keep my pickup at 0.645. Okay. Let's keep my pickup at 645. Then coming to, okay, 0.645. What is this? TMS 0.645. This is infinity. Now let me plot. This is the outgoing feeder, outgoing feeder. Now this one I will plot. Okay. This is from D, just like this. Okay. DE. 65. Let me plot this. Let me write down the X-axis is what? X-axis is starting in. You're able to see my Excel file, right?
No.
This is the schematic, sir.
Oh, you should have told me. Now you are able to see Excel file, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. So now I have taken the pickup as 0.645 and I put the TMS and I have determined this I and T, just like yesterday. For the income or whatever I did, same thing I'm doing for the outgoing feeder, okay? Okay, sir. Now let's take the sheet 1, C65 till 95, okay? C65 to 95 and next is what? Okay, x-axis is, hold on here, let me go here. This is the D and E. Okay, it is D, x-axis is D, y-axis is E. X is D, Y is E. So same way I will add here, x-axis is D, y-axis is E, E65, E65, sir, who is this? Inamulji, I muted him. Okay, E65 to E95. Okay, now let me add these curves D and E. E and E. And this I will rename as TCC incomer. And I will add one more. TCC, I will say outgoing. Okay, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Y-axis is E. Okay. How does it look now? My goodness, why this bending? Any idea? Any idea? Please tell me why this bending is happening. Pinaki ji, Inamol, Vijay Kumar. Okay, let us go see the data. Okay, because of this, so let us take this one. Instead of 65, let us start from the cell 66. So because plotting infinity, I think is a problem. It is getting problem here. Okay, let us make it outgoing. Edit. Instead of 65, let me make it 66. Okay. Okay. Okay, now that's beautiful. Are you seeing this? Mr. Pinaki, Mr. Vijay, who all are there? Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, see now we have put the curves, but we have not done the coordination. Okay. We are yet to do the coordination. Till now, we only created the curves: incomer curve, outgoing curve, damage curve, starting curve. Now it is time to do the coordination. Okay. See, actually, if you are working on a software, it will not take such a long time. But the reason, okay, you are getting an idea how the software works. Okay. So we do one thing. Um, we have almost today. We have it's 1.5 hours. Okay. So next Saturday we will complete the coordination part because I think one more class was pending. So plotting of the curves we have covered today. The actual coordination, now we have to move the curve left, right, up, down. We have to do all those. And after we do that, we have to select the pickup, not the pickup, the TMS. Once we select the TMS, the type of curve also, if required, we may have to change. Once we select the TMS and the type of the curve, we then determine the table, Excel setting table. Okay. So we continue in the next class. Okay.